the Saucony Hurricane is reborn. It's now a max stack, mild stability, long run shoe. But is it too heavy? Is the upper too warm? Or has the Power Run PB with the Power Run frames made it one of the best long run, easy mile shoes that you can buy? Well, it's time to find out, so let's take it on its first run. To FORDY Runs. My name is Chris Ford and I'm a running coach who likes to review running shoes here on YouTube, and today we've got the reborn, the reformed Hurricane 24. Okay people, so the Hurricane 24 was one of the most interesting shoes that came out of the running event in Texas this year. Now why was it interesting? Because it's Saucony's sort of rehash of the Hurricane. It's now a long run or easy run shoe that features the Power Run PB midsole, but it doesn't have a plate, so it was kind of making me think kind of Kinvara Pro but without a plate, and I love the Saucony Kinvara Pro, so that's why I'm kind of excited about this, because it's making me think, do we have a Super Blast on our hands? So the shoe came into FORDY Runs HQ and I laced them up and I took them out for their first run. Now if you don't follow me on Strava, head over there, but you can see that run on Strava, but I'll put it up here anyway. Okay, right, so how this video is going to work, I'm going to tell you things I liked, things I didn't like on that first run, and I'm going to give you some initial feedback, where this shoe sort of would fit into my rotation. Yeah, we'll wrap it up all at the end and I'll tell you what I think after that first run. Now before we do all that, yes, the disclaimer's coming people. This YouTube channel is totally independent. Products reviewed on this channel are for the most part sent in by brands or retailers, but I will give a very honest opinion and will not under any circumstance say anything other than my own view. My Strava profile is public, so go check out the miles and races I run. For more detail on me as a runner, go over to fordyruns.com. Right, so with that out of the way, let's dive into the stats and features real quick. It weighs 11.7 ounces, 332 grams. This is a UK 9.5 and it fits true to size. It's got the centre path technology, which includes the high sidewalls, the wide base platform, I'll show you that in just a sec, and a real rockered feel to the shoe. It's very similar along the lines of the Guide 17 with the centre path technology. You've got XT900 on the outsole. The shoe has a 6mm drop, 38 in the heel, 32 in the front. We've got a dual midsole setup featuring the Power Run PB and then with a Power Run cradle. I will show you that in just a second. Max stack, mild stability shoe, and that's about that. Okay, so let's get into the foams. Now we've got Power Run PB here, and if you see, camera, come on, be good, running underneath the shoe, it's there. And then you've got, and look how wide that is by the way, then you've got this Power Run cradle that is running around the shoe to sort of iron out and stabilise that Power Run PB. The cradling is not as aggressive as you get in the Tempest, and you get a lot more Power Run PB in this shoe. So you've got a 38mm stack, like I said, with a 6mm drop. You've got a really nice upper on the shoe. Saucony uppers at the moment are fantastic. The tongue is not gusseted, but I didn't have an issue in terms of lockdown on the run today. The step-in feel and the comfort is immediately noticeable. I had no issues in terms of fit, no rubbing, no heat spots, no blistering or anything like that on today's run, and it was warm. The XT900 did the perfect job. I was running on sort of tarmacy paths, gravel paths, a bit of the river and road, and it was absolutely fine. Obviously it wasn't raining today, so I can't comment on how it would get on in the wet, but the XT900 usually performs pretty well. You do have the Power Run here with the exposed Power Run PB here as well, but the Power Run here I guess is going to be similar to what's on the Guide 17. I've had no issues with that in terms of wear and tear. Like I said, it fits true to size, no issues with that, and I think that's probably about it. So let's move on to the things I liked and things I didn't like on today's run. Okay, so firstly, let's talk about the ride. So the ride was actually really pleasurable. It was really easy to get those miles in the shoe today, and the Power Run PB worked really well. It was nice and stable, and I think that setup with the Power Run midsole works very well. It didn't feel like a 38mm stacked shoe, and that's a compliment because it wasn't feeling unstable in any way. The foam's obviously responsive enough with the Power Run PB, although I do feel this Power Run PB is still not the same as what we get in the Endorphin shoes. I still think what we have here is what we get in the Triumph 22. I like the upper. absolutely fine in those warmer temperatures today. I would describe the ride as quite smooth. Because of the rocker in the shoe, it just felt really easy to go through your gate. It was quite easy to sort of cruise along at easy pace, pick it up a little bit and then step back. It was absolutely fantastic at that, actually. I like the support in the heel and the fact that you sit deep in it with these sidewalls. I really felt like I was cradled in the shoe and it gave me, yeah, plenty of support on that run today. And I like the wide base, again, going back to that stable ride. And that's what I like about the Kinvara Pro, is because it is a plated shoe, but it's very stable because of the wide platform. You get that here as well in the Hurricane 24. Now, the things I didn't like on today's run. Okay, so listen to this video. It's very, very noisy. And that's just me walking along. So can you imagine how much I annoyed everybody today on the run? That was the only thing. It was really a pleasurable run today. Now, I can't say that the weight's not going to affect me down the road. I'm guessing at sort of 20-mile runs, the weight may come into factor, but with these max stack shoes, you're getting that sort of weight with most of the shoes at the moment. I was actually expecting the upper to be one of the negatives of the shoe, but actually it performed really well, like I said. But yeah, I really didn't have any dislikes on the run. It was like a shoe that I took out the box, whacked it on, went out, done my run, job done. It's a very easy shoe to get on with. And the overriding feeling was, well, smooth. Like I said, it just felt very easy today. And again, okay, I'm coming back from injury and my running form's not brilliant, my pace is not brilliant. But overall, you know, the shoe felt like it was working with me, it was trying to help me, it was stabilising the ride, and it just made the whole, well, experience very enjoyable today. So to wrap this sort of first impressions, first run video up, for me, I like the comfort, I like the setup of the shoe, I like the Power Run PB, although again, it's not the same as the stuff you get in the Endorphin. Well, it doesn't feel like that. I like the stability, I like the outsole, it was fine today, I like the upper, I like the comfort, I like the step and feel. And yeah, there's nothing here that was like, oh God, that was awful, or that felt really hard, or that felt too soft, or I got a heat spot here, or anything like that. The arch didn't cause me any problems. It was a very effortless ride out there, and like I said about a million times now, very smooth. So yes, they're my first impressions, first run feedback from the Hurricane 24. We're going to put this into operation. Obviously, I'm marathon training now, so the miles are going to start cranking right up. So we'll get more mileage in the shoe. I'll come back and let you know how I get on with it, but I'd be very interested to know what you think about the shoe. So make sure you let me know in the comments. Okay, people, so there we go. First initial thoughts on the Hurricane 24. Well done, Saucony, because so far so good. I'm almost thinking I prefer it to the Triumph. But let's see. Let's get some more miles on it, then I'll come back and let you know as always. So expect that video in a month or so, whenever we get the mileage in it, to be able to do that more conclusive review. Right, guys, so don't forget to subscribe before you leave me today, and I'll catch you all later.